Welcome to Off Grid Victory. So it's kind of cold here in the Ozarks finally, and so yeah, the summer months are gone. At any rate, we wanted to do a chicken butchering today because one of our we got some new chickens, or they're coming up, and this is the time we get rid of some of our roosters, and so yeah, I mean we only need one to reproduce, right? But yeah, we have a couple backups. This particular rooster that we are doing today was a little bit aggressive. It was a Longhorn variety, and so yeah, we didn't even know that they were, or they tended to be a little bit more aggressive than some of the other strains of or varieties of chickens. So anyway, the Longhorn that we had, the one that we had, we kept the hens, but we decided to get rid of the male here, who's been basically the alpha chicken that's been fertilizing all of our chicks. So we say goodbye to him, and we get rid of him, and we have a couple Rhode Islands and a couple of I believe Buff Orpington males, some of them which we will get rid of and slaughter and eat, and two of them we'll keep for stock, for breeding stock. So here's my off-grid setup here. This is the remnant of the galvanized steel that's left over from our IBC tote. So that's the front and the back of it. Excuse all the mess. We're kind of in a transition point here on our homestead. You know, it is winter, so we have a lot of wood stacked up, but basically it was made out of free lumber. I mean, the only piece I think I bought was maybe that 2x4, and maybe I didn't even buy that. The rest of this was made from kickers from from Lowe's, actually, not Home Depot. At any rate, it's a cone design. You put it through here, you grab the head, and then of course you whack the head off. And when we're off grid, you know, we don't have a lot of the conveniences that others might have. So this is kind of the tools we use. So right here, it's my cheap Mora knife, and here I just did a chicken wing there, and there's the wing. There's another wing that I got to do, and in here it's kind of a bloody mess, but the whole carcass, the rest of the guts and the gore is underneath all these feathers. And so that's what we do. Like, we don't have an automated chicken plucker, and I don't want to take the time and the energy to dip this chicken and to pluck all the feathers out. So this is what we do. We just take all the skin off with the feathers. It's the easiest thing to do when you're off grid, and of course the quickest way to get to the meat and clean it up and use it. So this is what you can do off grid or in the wild. This is what you do to game animals as well. I know guys who do, you know, pigeon hunting, dove hunting. They basically just get the breast, so they'll go right into the meat and the skin in between there, and just cut off all the feathers with the skin. And yeah, it's kind of wasteful in terms of you know, all the flavor is kind of in the skin. However, this is the way you can quickly get the meat out, and then you can do it off grid like so. And you don't have to utilize a lot of other things like you know, doing the plucking and all of that good stuff. This is just a quick and dirty way, or quick and cleaner way to do it. And yeah, and so I would recommend this method. It's pretty fast, it's efficient, and you can get it done rather quickly. Alrighty, shalom.